This is the most melodic song in the game.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. This is.
Wow.
I listened to the soundtrack and was like, this is the closest thing to a melody in the whole game.
All right, so we are ready to go.
Woo!
Josh, you say something.
Oh, I'm going to adjust the webcam over a bit.
I have jack in my headsets. Do you guys have?
Yeah, I don't have anything.
I don't have game audio.
I don't even know if Josh is in my head.
So, I don't know why.
I
All right, how is it now?
I hear intermission.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Can you hear each other?
Hello, hello.
Yep.
Yeah.
How about now?
Now I hear these guys.
Yeah.
All right, I just had to turn you all up.
And is there any way you can make? Can we get game audio too, or not?
Yeah. We gotta turn off intermission music too.
Making Rocket's job hard. I'm sorry, dude.
Big baguette clap for
All right,
Rocket.
you should have game audio now.
Is there supposed to be sound here, Josh?
Yeah, there's game audio here.
Yeah,
Oh, there
I
we
hear
go. Pass it round.
Oh yeah, I do hear it. Okay.
There you go.
Oh, you got me wet. No, I'm just...
Don't pull a finger quick and ask me to open it with my bottle opener.
All right. So for context about Spreckers, this is root beer Joshua brings every Midwest Speedfest marathon. And yeah, he keeps it cold and it's great.
It is great.
It's fantastic.
I'm a fan.
I do appreciate it.
Then they go like smokes out a little bit. The camera will definitely not capture that, but
It's all right.
so if you're at home and a nearby grocery store with Spreckers, you can get on that.
So we live, right?
Yeah.
Yep, we are currently live.
Should we do a cheers?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, let's do a cheers. Here we go.
All right.
Let's do
Cheers,
it.
everybody. Thanks for coming.
To Josh,
We did it.
the Oblivinator.
You got this.
He's gonna crush this run.
For good RNG.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I'm ready for a countdown.
All
Want me
right.
to scream it?
Yeah,
whenever.
somebody scream it.
Oh God.
3,
2,
1,
go! Woo!
Oh yeah.
You got this. So, Nori, a fantastic job already in the loading screen.
So, hello, everybody. My name's the Theoblivinator, or Joshua. This is Pikmin 3. It's about all I gotta say. Welcome.
Well, I'm hooked.
That was fantastic.
All we're gonna do is run through the story of Pikmin 3 as fast as possible. Not worry too much about the collection of stuff like they do in the other games.
What's different about this from the other Pikmin games and just mostly the collection?
Yeah, so the stories, there's actually like a proper story in this game compared to other Pikmin games. It's a little bit more fleshed out. You got these 3 captains that came here from their planet. They're in search of fruit to bring back because they're running out of food on their planet, so they need to harvest the fruit here, bring back the seeds so they can save the planet from starvation.
Do you think they could bring back some French bread?
No, there's no bread that's still good on this planet anymore. This planet is Earth, but it takes place after humans have died off.
Oh, no.
Feels breadless, man.
Yeah, feels bread, man. So like all Pikmin games, they crash landed, and they're all kind of split up. So that was Charlie. This is Elf. And we're just learning the basics of like Pikmin, the kind of mechanics, how you grow more, what the onion does, how you can throw them to complete tasks, and or push obstacles out of the way, stuff like that. Here we got like a little bridge we're gonna build out of these this pot that kind of fell apart. Hello.
Motion controls at their finest.
My nunchuck sucks, so I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't bother me too much in the run. I really should get a new one.
I have another one if you need it, but
Alright.
Hot switch it mid-run.
the hot, yeah.
So you,
Still do good.
you can kind of push these guys. Takes a little bit of finesse.
What's your favorite captain?
Elf, the blue one.
Okay.
Why is that?
I don't know. He just seems to be the most like normal of all of them.
Wow.
Okay.
You're different. Theoblivinator. Josh doesn't like you. That's the message you're trying to send?
I mean, yeah. I mean, what's going on there, man? Thought I was your favorite. That's the honest.
So I used the gamepad twice in this run. There's the first time. Missed. Oh well. I blame this setup that we got here. Thanks, Rocket.
How long you been playing Pikmin?
So Pikmin 1 was like the first game I got for my Nintendo GameCube, and it was a couple months after it launched, back when I was in like grade 5. And then it took me a little while to get Pikmin 2, because like you don't have a job when you're a kid, and my parents weren't exactly like wealthy, so I didn't have many games growing up. But I did get Pikmin 2 for Christmas.
Nice.
And then I bought this on launch date with a Wii U. I bought a Wii U for this game.
Yeah, this is probably one of the best Wii U games out there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely like top 3 or 4, I'd
Yeah.
say. And it really shows off like the graphical capability of the Wii U. Like Wii U's pretty underrated, everybody knows that, but like this is one of the good games for it.
Yeah.
And it feels like a Pikmin game. Pikmin 2 does not feel like a Pikmin game to me. Unpopular opinion, hot take.
What does it feel more so like then?
It feels like an action-adventure game instead of an RTS.
Okay. So why are you going to collect those bottle caps then?
The bottle caps? What do
Yeah.
you mean?
It's like those caps with the numbers. Like, what do they do?
Those are pellets.
I call
Those
them
are called
pills.
pellet posies. Come on, newbie.
Oh,
You said you could do this.
Wow.
I was trying.
Just bring the guy down.
Yeah.
It was
Here to support you, and you just.
Yeah, we're just here to help you, and
it was like
he's telling you to get off the couch.
it's supposed to be like a good thing for commentary to explain the game.
Yeah. So pellet
Asking
posies are
questions.
like little plants that have the pellets with the numbers on them. And then if you match the color of the pellet posy with the color of the Pikmin that brings it back to the onion, you get like a couple extra bonus Pikmin. All it is just kind of food for Pikmin to bring back to the onion and convert into new sprouts.
Interesting.
I always love the Pikmin how they just headbutt the wall and then they just can smash it.
I'm not gonna say anything because
They bang it with their little heads.
Yeah.
So that's the first day. Tutorials out of the way. Pikmin, a staple of the series or the franchise, is like at the end of every Pikmin day you blast off into space and you get like a recap of what's going on. So this game, it doesn't have a time limit in the sense like Pikmin 1, you have 30 Pikmin days to collect all your ship parts or else you die. Pikmin 2 had no time limit, which is stupid. And then Pikmin 3, like, you have fruit or fruit juice. So if you run out of fruit juice, you die. So you have to collect more fruit to convert into juice and then gather the seeds to bring back home.
Do Pikmin eat meat?
I don't think they eat because they bring back the predators and the creatures to the onion and then they just convert it back to sprouts.
Oh.
So that's kind of how like you never really see them eat anything except for nectar. So no, I'd probably say they're vegan.
All right, big question. If I eat a Pikmin, is it carnivorous or vegetarian?
Oh no.
It's
this
probably
question.
both.
Both?
Yeah, it's both. Yes.
Yes.
This is one of the big questions about Pikmin. Like, are
the
they
dark side?
Yeah. Are they Pikmin? Are they like an animal or a plant? And then no one knows for certain.
This is kind of like where the meat and potatoes of Pikmin speedrunning takes place. It's just a lot of multitasking.
Looks like fun.
So what's kind of your objective for this day?
For this day, rescue Brittany.
Okay.
She's one of the other captains. I hate her with a fiery passion that consumes my soul.
Why is that?
Because she's not normal. Duh.
Oh, that's right. Just like all
I'd
that.
like to call her some names, but this is a PG-13 stream, so...
She feels bad. Is she just bossy and everything?
Yeah, she's kind of bossy.
Okay. Do you enjoy?
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Do you
What's that?
enjoy Pikmin 3 over 2?
Yeah,
Okay.
I like, my order goes Pikmin 1, Pikmin 3, Hey Pikmin, Pikmin 2.
So what do you have to do to save Brittany?
You'll see.
Okay.
We'll get there in a little bit. She's chilling out over here.
Okay.
So pretty much you're like Mario, just with an army, code army.
Well, that is where Almar's name comes from. It's like they took the letters from Mario and then just arranged them.
Yeah.
In Olimar.
Is there any mods for this game?
There she is, Scooby. She's sleeping. She's behind these crystal gates and we can't break those yet, so, you know, we're getting up to that. Patience.
Shoutouts to the strawberry, by the way.
The fruit in this game looks ridiculously realistic. They
Yeah.
spent a lot of time. Don't troll me, dude. Oh, he's trolling me. You son of a... Alright, so that was a really bad fight. That guy trolled me. So here's Rock Pikmin. It's a new Pikmin type introduced in Pikmin 3. They're kind of like nerfed purple Pikmin from Pikmin 2. So they hit really hard when you like first throw them at something. But they can't latch on like other Pikmin can and just like continuously attack stuff. So they bounce off, you know. And then they're made of rock so they can destroy these crystals.
Surprised you didn't carry anything without any hands.
Oh, they have hands.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. They're
That's
little
really hard to
tiny
see.
dubs.
Yeah. I love the sound effects they make most of all.
I will say, yeah, Pikmin has some pretty iconic sound effects.
Yeah.
You think there'll be any more Pikmin games after these?
Everybody and their mother is waiting for Pikmin 4, which is in development, but it took like, I don't know how many, it was something like 9 or 10 years between the release of Pikmin 2 and Pikmin 3. So like, a bunch of patient people waiting for Pikmin 4. And Shigeru Miyamoto, he's like the top dog of the Pikmin series. He's the head designer of it, so he's not going to release something that he's not satisfied with.
Oh, there's Brittany.
Yep, there she is. We got her. Rescued her. It's a little tutorial about throwing captains to get that lemon up here.
It is cool how you can have multiple captains in this game.
Yeah, so you know, Pikmin 1, you just had Olimar. Pikmin 2, you had Olimar and Louie, and then later the President. Then Pikmin 3, you got Elf, Brittany, Charlie. So people are speculating. Pikmin 4, you're going to have 4 captains. I don't know, I think that'd be kind of much, to be honest.
Wish they could have like abilities, make them different. You think that's ever gonna happen with a new Pikmin if
Where
they
did
ever
my
decide
Pikmin
to?
go? I'm missing 5. There they are. Now I'm missing 2 more. I got ahead of myself. Whatever. They're red Pikmin. Maybe I just didn't pluck them. Yep, there they are. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Happens.
We found him though.
What's your favorite color Pikmin?
The red.
The red?
Yep.
Any reason?
Color of my soul.
Okay.
What are the names of these enemies again? I forgot. The fiery blowhogs?
Yep, those are fiery blowhawks.
Yeah. And they blow fire, so then they won't be able to hurt the red Pikmin.
There's watery blowhogs too. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know if they make an appearance in the Pikmin 4 or Pikmin 3 story. I think they're in the mission modes though. The watery blowhogs.
I slide in a quick donation.
That guy got electrocuted. Got thrown into the cube.
Is there a favorite stage that you liked?
For mission mode, I haven't played it enough to have like a favorite stage. Shoutouts to the people that didn't download them before they shut down the Wii U shop. You guys are screwed.
Looks like they're having a party over there.
Yeah, they're banging down that gate.
Real.
We're about to fight our first boss. He's not particularly hard, but he can troll you. I do like the boss fights in this game. They're all pretty iconic. They all have like their unique gimmick and like just like abilities and stuff and some good music, and like they're in little boss arenas, you know, you don't just find them randomly out in the world like you did in Pikmin 1. This guy's called the Armored Maulbad. He has like crystal armor around his body that you gotta break off with the rock Pikmin.
Does every boss have the same song?
No.
Okay.
This guy's kind of trolling me right now. He needs to like stand still so we can attack him. Most of the bosses have the same song, I'll say that. But like the Fossback doesn't.
Yeah, I thought they recycled a song or two.
Almost done.
It's
So it's unfortunate it's going to take an extra cycle, but he kind of trolled me a little bit.
Go fuck down.
We can use this extra time to talk about your incentive.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can donate for Oblivinator to take off his shoes.
Ooh.
I don't know what that's sitting at, if there's any donations for it. So that dude had a cell phone inside of him, like an old retro Radio Shack cell phone.
Nice.
We're going to take it back to our ship, the Drake.
I do have a couple of donations, if it's okay if I read them now.
Absolutely.
All right, one moment. The first one is $2 from Ghost Senpai, who says, "We need that in all Midwest marathons. Gooby wears a Yoshi costume." And just after that, Battleman Killer donated $5 and said, "Oblivinator is the best speedrunner in the world, hands down."
Wow. That is a lie. Don't believe him.
Oh, I was the best speedrunner.
Those $5 did go to your taking off your shoes incentive, so that's at $5 out of a possible 35. So get those in.
Did you donate that?
I didn't donate.
Oh,
that.
okay.
It's kind of crazy. Like, this is the first marathon. Like, me taking off some articles of clothing hasn't been met before, like, I started.
Yeah.
Says a lot about you for taking clothes off every marathon, doesn't it?
No, it's a little creepy.
A little scandalous, maybe?
Yeah, the good thing they can't see it, so it's all right.
It's kind of weird, you know, my girlfriend's not here. I take my clothes off.
You're not fooling anyone. Girlfriend,
The
air
one
quotes,
marathon
guys.
she comes to, I kept all my clothes on.
So how about them Spreckers?
How about this Brits? Smells just fantastic.
Be back in 1 sec.
Don't leave me here.
Oh, we're missing a Pikmin somewhere. Uh-oh. Somebody's getting left behind.
That's me.
It's a red Pikmin somewhere. I don't know where he went. He's probably out here. Maybe I can long whistle him. Oh, too late. He's gone forever. So long, sucker. Alright, so day 3 is kind of like the bait of me. Probably gonna screw some stuff up here. Bear with me.
Baron.
I'll bear it.
Oh, new feature in this game is the onions merge into one. Instead of having like an onion for each color separate like in the other games, they all just kind of merge into one mega onion.
It's crazy. Because remember in Pikmin 2, they never did that kind of thing.
Yeah, Pikmin 1 and Pikmin 2, they didn't. They were all separate onions. Except Pikmin 2, the white and purple Pikmin didn't even have an onion. They just chilled out in the ship.
Would you ever eat an onion raw?
Yeah, I eat raw onions a lot, like on a burger. Sometimes they put raw onions on it. It's good for your heart, apparently.
It smells really bad though.
So day 3, we're gonna go rescue Charlie, the 3rd captain.
To be honest, Charlie's my favorite captain.
Charlie's your favorite?
Yeah.
It's the Mohawk, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. He's the best. Maybe I'll cosplay him as one day.
So there's another crash landing here. Elf really is not a good spaceship driver. But Brittany falls into a cave, and thankfully there's a yellow Pikmin here to save her.
Classic Brittany.
Someone that's hated so much, he's really doing a lot of the work here. Is there any like cool boss designs that you like out of the bosses?
There's an area called the Twilight River that has my favorite boss in it. It's not this one, not the next one, but the one after that. Day 5.
Okay.
I do like the Quaggled Mire Clouds if he didn't just end my runs all the time. You'll see him in day 6. What are you looking at? So if you're really good at this game, you only need to grow 20 yellows, and you can save some time there instead of growing 25. But I'm not really good at this game, so I need a little bit of insurance. Safe strats.
You're the best I know at this game.
Thank you. There's a cherry on top of this snowman over here, so we'll have a Pikmin carry that back. This guy likes to screw you over sometimes. Yeah, he just grabbed 2 Pikmin. We'll get him later. Oops, that guy got left behind. Whatever. We'll get him later. There's a little dog whistle over here that we can throw some Pikmin on this mushroom. And they'll go over there and carry that back.
It's like a Pokeball.
It's one of those capsules like you get out of the little vending machines as a kid. I think that's what it's supposed to be.
Does he still do that kind of thing, I wonder?
What's that?
I said, do they still do that kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, it's less common, but there's definitely places around that have those little vending machines. You get little treats out of them. Oh my god.
I've returned.
You little punk.
I'm no longer alone anymore.
What?
I'm not alone anymore.
We're in this together.
Yeah, all three of us.
I was lost without you. I'm really glad you're back.
It's not wrong.
So there's an enemy coming up here called the Whipthorn Bulborb. He's kind of tricky. He can
I can imagine this being the worst area to be at.
Alright, thankfully he was not facing this direction. Oh, hey, Pikmin, no, come over here. Saved him. Alright, we need to regroup and retreat because some Pikmin got left behind.
So snowballs kill the Pikmin?
Yeah. Once this guy gets to a little bit below half health, we can just charge him and finish him off. Oops, did it a little bit too early there. Alright, we got him. No Pikmin dust, that's all that matters.
Nice.
So if you're really good at this game, you don't even fight that guy, you just kind of distract him. I'm not really good at this game. Alright, so here's a little clip coming up here that we go out of bounds with. It takes me a couple tries usually.
Yeah, it is.
I believe in you. Just think of yourself as an ice climber.
Oh,
nice! Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I
Well
told
done,
you.
Josh.
So that it's I don't know what it's called exactly, but it's just like a roll clip. You use the rolling function that you unlock to just kind of roll yourself up that hill and go out of bounds. Look out for that. Where are the other two? Come on, buddies. Dodge the snowballs. Round up the rest of the folks. I don't like how that guy is just like facing like he's gonna chuck a snowball at us. Alright, you made it. Whew.
Nice.
Sweat over here.
Wipe the sweat away.
We're pretty good for a while. The next hard trick doesn't come until the end of day 5, so we can relax for a couple 20 minutes or so. I don't know.
That's good. I
30
was
minutes.
sweating a lot over here.
You big chillin'.
Taking a nice long walk.
This game is very pretty. I will give it that.
It really is.
Oh yeah.
Those guys are allergic to light. They start dying.
What are their names?
You know, I don't know.
Okay.
There's Jeffrey, Jake, and Donald, I think.
Donatello.
There's the 3 I know.
Are these like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? The Donatello?
Yeah. Raphael. Michelangelo.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Pikmin.
Oh, that's... Why did they unlock? That's annoying.
So wasn't this game inspired by like how Miyamoto gardens? He got inspired by his gardening.
Yeah, so he got the idea for Pikmin when he was gardening and he saw little ants running around his garden and he designed a video game after that.
That's really cool.
So that's called the long whistle trick. Because I'm using a Wiimote and nunchuck to play, I can kind of point my cursor in places that you wouldn't be able to with a normal controller. So if you like have your captain split up and then whistle them to join your party and walk through a loading zone, they just kind of magically teleport to where you're at. Nice little sequence break here with Elf. We're gonna little precise throw. This skip's having to do a huge, like, build a big bridge that, like, goes right there where my cursor is. And then instead we just kind of throw the Pikmin up there to him.
That's cool.
And then they get thrown up here to connect the terminals to this battery and turn the big light on.
Main screen turn on.
Then there was light.
And then this guy's allergic to light too. He's not trolling.
Does he like to troll a lot?
He does. It's kind of like 50-50 if he trolls me usually.
If he trolls, does he just do like a really slow pattern?
Yeah, it's just kind of slower.
Okay.
There we go. He's down.
Nice.
So he had the captain in his stomach, and we rescued the captain now. That's all you got to do for this day. And I think there's a rock Pikmin that like got lost or something, so he's gonna stay behind and die.
Don't they get eaten by like the bulborbs?
Yeah, they get eaten by wild creatures at night. If you watch the cutscenes, you'll see like him trying to run to the onion to get in. Like, no, wait for me, and then he just gets like viciously murdered by something.
Can we get an F for the Pikmin?
There's 2 Pikmin that have been left behind so far. And
Need
I don't
some-
care at all.
Need some Phil's bad man in the chat.
So we're out of juice after this day, so if we don't get any fruit, we die. Because we need more juice to continue exploring.
It's the juice that powers the ship, or?
It's what they drink at the end of the day. They don't
Oh,
need much
okay.
food, they can just survive off of a little bit of juice.
I thought this ship was powered by Spreckers.
No, that's ridiculous, Scooby.
I thought it was powered by love.
The power of friendship.
Yeah, the power of friendship.
We inspired it. Just gonna have to accept it.
The power of taking off shoes, perhaps?
Why did we-
There you go.
Did we meet that?
Yeah, I'm a Waka. I wonder who that could be. Donated $30 and said, "Take it off." Oh yeah.
Oh yeah!
Oh boy! Oh yeah!
Now the fun begins.
Do we get to hold on to your shoes?
Is that gonna be fun for you?
Are you willing to do that?
I'm doing it.
I could tell you about a story of I took one of Chris's shoes at work. And I don't know.
No.
If you get
Yeah,
embarrassed.
don't tell that. Just gonna leave it as it is.
It'll be a mystery.
I mean, I might. Go ahead. It's fine.
So here's a little out of bounds trick. You kind of walk in this corner, turn around while you hold Brittany, let her go. Oops, not the right angle. Come on. Let her go, and she just kind of falls
Oh,
off
yeah.
the board.
Oh. That's cool.
Goodbye, Brittany.
See you later. Brittany. I love you.
So another whip front ball board. He's not nearly as hard to fight since you have a whole squadron of 100 Pikmin. I'm missing one. There he is.
That's what you call teamwork. Heck yeah.
It's kind of like a Dalmatian bulborb.
So there's like an invisible wall up here that I'm walking into. If you come back over here and you hit the trigger like you were walking up here normally, instead of like glitching yourself out of bounds, that causes it to disappear. Bomb rocks make a return in this game. Except any color Pikmin can carry them down, not just yellow. Oops. Camera angle, please. There we go. And another long whistle trick. We whistle all those guys and walk through the loading zone, and ta-da, they're all here.
Looks like a nice view.
Yeah, it's very pretty. If I can throw Pikmin correctly here. Yeah, we got
Makes me
it.
want to go to the beach.
I like this
This
fight.
is Waka's favorite boss.
Yeah. Check out the Simpsons theme song. Listen closely.
Sounds nice.
It really does sound like it.
It's very similar to me. I don't know.
That's
So this guy, if you're playing casually, he's a 5 cycle. Takes 5 cycles to do it. I threw those bomb rocks in his mouth at like a pretty specific point, and that does enough damage to get rid of 1 cycle. So, oops.
I will be back in a moment.
That's close.
Yep, this will be the 4th cycle. There's like damage caps in this game. You can only do so much damage to bosses before they become
Nice.
invulnerable. It's the word I'm trying to use.
You can never die.
If you get the cell phone right now, you'll see
Yep.
that there's a pair of ferrets on it.
And he actually buried some of my Pikmin, so I got to move his little body out of the way so that they can just grab it, dude. Is the
just too
fruit
heavy.
in the way?
I'm surprised they can even lift something that big, though.
There you go. Just drag his little body out of the way.
How recent is the charge mechanic? Because I don't recall it in Pikmin 1, Josh.
What's that?
The charge mechanic?
Yeah, that's it's
brand
new to
new?
Pikmin 1 or Pikmin 3. I mean,
Okay.
Do you find it useful to have the charge instead?
some instances.
You know, sometimes I think you enjoy the throw the Pikmin more than you do
I
charging
really
them.
wish there was a C-stick mechanic, but it's hard to get it on a Wiimote.
So any other speed runs that you do besides from Pikmin?
I think he's focused.
I want to make sure this guy plucked all the Pikmin that got buried. Yeah, it looks like it. So that was a little hiccup there with the Pikmin getting buried. That normally doesn't happen. That cost me a little bit of time. But we're still all good. Just carry all this junk back. Hey.
Hey.
So like the fruit in this game is like so high quality that the Wii U can't like render it without lagging. Like it's insane. They made graphics too good for the Wii U. Fruit. You know, just plain fruit, not like a huge like textured landscape. Like it's just a freaking orange.
Can I squeeze that fruit?
Alright, so here comes Twilight River. It's like my personal favorite area. I think it looks like the prettiest, but it has the most glitches of any day. And there's one glitch here that is at the end of the day that just could straight up end the run. It's kind of scary, kind of sketchy. So if anybody wants to throw some bless RNGs in the chat later in the run, I'll definitely take that.
I got you. Don't worry.
There you go. Don't mind me, I'm just playing with your shoes.
Having a really good time with it.
Do they stink, man? Sniff them.
You won't.
Do it.
Oh, he did.
Oh,
Yeah, they
I
do
didn't
a bit.
expect that.
They do.
Oof, oof.
They can balance, I know it.
Didn't your parents ever teach you to like not give in to peer pressure?
Apparently not enough.
Oops, I threw him the wrong way. Blame the Wiimote there.
Okay.
So here's a nice, cool out of bounds glitch. You just kind of walk into this wall and you phase right through it. Good game design.
Solid.
Yeah, that's pretty normal.
Save the Pikmin before they drown.
I love that the motivation of saving the Pikmin is by simply just whistling for them to come to you rather than trying to find land themselves.
Yeah. Here's the pink onion, or flying Pikmin. So flying Pikmin break the game. I mean, they're cool, but they do a lot of stuff that they probably shouldn't do. Oh, he's getting close to the water, man. And I missed my lily pad. I have to wait for another one.
So what's your objective right now?
Grow some pink Pikmin, flying Pikmin, whatever you want to call them. And then there's a dam in the bridge that once you have 10 of them, you can use the flying Pikmin to lift that dam up and release some more lily pads, which will unlock the second area, or the second half of this area.
Nice.
So we're just going to grow some flying Pikmin.
What's happening in the story right now, too?
They found a signal that they think is Olimer. So they're looking for Olimer because they lost what's called their cosmic drive key when they crash landed onto this planet, which is what allows them to go into hyperspace. So without that, they can't go back into hyperspace to go back home. And they think Olimer has it, so they're looking for Olimer while collecting like fruit, you know, and all their other objectives. Ooh, that was kind of bad. Uh-oh. Rip that Pikmin.
Just one Pikmin that died, right? Ain't too bad.
Can we get an F for that Pikmin?
Rest in peace, he
Let me
was
go ahead and do
impaled.
that real quick.
What a gruesome way to die. Truly horrific. So here's a little glitch with the flying Pikmin. You can throw them up into this little area over here. And then you can lock onto this paper bag and whistle them, and they fly around it to push it instead of like walking through that area like you normally would. Oops, I didn't mean to grab that data file. So this allows us to go back here when we're not supposed to. And then we just kind of chill here. And then we get on a lily pad. I'm not going to risk it. Last time I did that on my PB attempt, a bunch of Pikmin got stuck on this lily pad, and it was no bueno. There's a nice little fruit up there.
Many fruits are in
Some
stages.
grapes back there. So once you go into this area, like, the game thinks you came in through this area. Like, there's no other way to do it because we weren't supposed to push that paper bag. So it just kind of groups all the captains and Pikmin together here, because it's like, how else would you have gotten here? It's a cool way to get the whole, all the captains together. The faster version uses like a long whistle chain, I'm not talented enough to do that, so I just do it the slower but safer way, consistent way. Don't fall off, Charlie. Don't fall off.
Don't fall, Charlie.
Oh, Charlie, come on, man.
Oh, what are you doing? Come on. What the heck?
Oh.
Charlie.
This is like one of the
Charlie,
easiest
my
parts of the run,
finger.
too. Alright, so we're going to throw Elf over here instead.
Well, that is a weird throw.
Yep, it's kind of tricky. And then if you walk into this wall at the right angle, just kind of phase through it.
Just spazzing out.
And then you give it a little while. It takes a little while. It's quite a thick wall that you're walking through. Then you're able to drop out of bounds.
That's cool.
So when the game first came out, those glitches were discovered, and like Nintendo saw it. Gotta get the camouflage leaves before they eat the Pikmin. Where's the other one at? There it is. And so Nintendo's solution, instead of like patching the game so you can't go out of bounds, they just made it so that you take damage when you go out of bounds, so that you can't like abuse it everywhere.
Oh, interesting.
It's like you can still do it. You just take like a 30 year damage, which like doesn't deter anybody. You know, like it's kind of a silly way to patch the glitch.
Yeah, that's strange.
You'd think you would just like fix it. Whatever. Nintendo can do whatever they want.
It's their Pikmin. They love them. This boss just looks goofy.
I like him because he has his own little swarm of bees, so it's like Pikmin versus bees.
What is the strategy for this fight?
You kind of beat him normally. You can only do a quarter of his health each time, and he has different phases. So each phase, you know, he kind of attacks you with his bee army. Oh, some Pikmin got taken there. And then once his bees fly away, you can attack him because he's not guarded anymore, you know? So these Pikmin got carried away, but we can rescue them. And then the second two phases, we got to switch to the other two captains and have them. He'll focus on us and attack these two captains instead of Alf with the Pikmin squad. If you kill enough bees during the cycle, he does this pretty quickly, but I didn't kill enough last time. And in the last cycle, we're gonna go Super Saiyan. Here we go. Oh, I was a little bit late. All right, here we go. Louis clip time. Whew.
Good luck.
Less RNGs.
You got this. You
There's
got
a little
this.
bit of a setup for it. So because we came out of here by going through out of bounds, like we didn't come up here the game intended way, there's an invisible wall, like where we need to go out. So we have to clip Louis through that invisible wall, and it's tricky. I have a good amount of time to do it, so I can like several attempts, but. Oop, a little bit. All right, come on, Louis. He's getting there. You can see like the Pikmin are falling out of bounds too. If he gets a little bit too far over to the right, Won't do it. Oh, come on, you can do it, buddy. You're so close.
Oh,
You're so close.
Oh.
Come on.
Hey! Hey!
Alright, so I feel a lot better now. Now it's just all about rounding up all the Pikmin while they carry Louis back.
How are the enemies designed in this game? That seems like it'd be a kind of cool thing to ask. They're so like colorful and
Yeah.
all cool.
You know, as to how they're designed, I don't know. I mean, I know they kind of take inspiration from real-life creatures and insects.
Yeah, I imagine so.
I need to look at my map.
Uh-oh.
I'm just trying to... Oh, there they are. Okay, so that should be everybody. 17. 2. Oh, I'm missing a couple. I'm missing 6. I'm going to have to waste a little bit of time and find them. Here comes one of them. Alright, that's all of them.
Nice.
Nice. Nice.
I have to be careful about my yellow Pikmin numbers, so I had to waste like, what, 30 seconds there, just to make sure we had them all.
Why do you have to be careful with them?
Just that way I don't have to grow more later in the run. I need about 22 or 23 of them to finish the run.
There it is.
The onion gives you power.
There's your Spreckers.
I think.
Could I read a donation real quick?
Yes, yes you may.
All right, so already sorry French Restream for butchering this, but we have $100 from Versus saying merci à Akumar pour m'avoir gudi ici pour faire undan. And
You can read that.
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
So Louis, he's kind of a punk. They think he's Oliver. And they're trying to wake him up, and they decide to just like let him wake up naturally. They were talking about slapping him in the face and stuff. It's kind of funny conversation. But Louis wakes up and he freaks out because he's been kidnapped by these guys, and he steals their food and like just bails.
Seems like a good guy.
Legit, dude. Just goes and steals your food. All right.
You saved me. See you later. I'm taking your food. I was dying on a planet.
Peace.
Peace.
So here's the last onion that we'll discover. Blue Pikmin.
Yeah, these ones can go in water.
Yep. All the Pikmin have special abilities, but it's like, if you play Pokemon, you know what Pikmin can do. We're going to drop Elf out of the world right now. Goodbye, Elf. And then use the Wii U for the second time to use the Go Here function to send Charlie over there.
The crab just makes me laugh.
That crab is a punk, too. Oh my gosh, I accidentally whistled Charlie.
He's just trying to live life.
Just chilling.
Just chilling, doing his own thing.
Alright, so we don't actually need to build this bridge, but we need the Pikmin to just kind of hang out and do something, so we just put them on that bridge. Alright, here's a really intense long whistle. I'm not very good at them, so if I get this first try, I'll be impressed. Alright. Stay with me, stay with me. Oh, they didn't. But he walked through the loading zone. What the hell? So, when you whistle a captain, if they can't move towards you, after a while they just kind of give up and stop trying. So you have to like whistle Brittany and then get through that loading zone fast enough before they kind of like dismiss themselves. I need about 70 Pikmin, but it looks like I got all of them there, so that's good. More numbers, the better. This guy's the Quaggle Meyerclops. I like him as a boss. He's the largest creature in all of Pikmin, like in all of the games. This thing is an absolute unit.
Really? Oh, dang.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Oh Lord, he coming.
For some reason, Brittany came with me, and she's not supposed to do that, so that kind of sucks.
Just wants to know how this boss battle turns
Yeah,
out.
she's supposed to stay back there, so that's going to waste some time. This boss is all about timing. I think I screwed it up. Yeah, I gotta retry it. Feels
You got
bad.
this.
You got this. Psh.
So I screwed up the timing somehow there, but thankfully this day is so short that if I have to restart it once, I'm not gonna go over estimate. And now if I have to restart it twice, that's when we got problems.
Let's all drink some Spreckers for good luck.
Yeah. RNG.
I don't think it was RNG. I think I just screwed up the timing. Oops.
There's no way. You're the best at this game ever.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Okay.
Okay.
Like
make
this
you
if
happy.
you cry every time. So one thing I kind of noticed about the names, it's kind of like the code names, like Alpha, Bravo, Charlie.
Yep.
And then, yeah.
You're not the first person to notice that, Goody.
Yeah.
But good job. I guess we'll take Brittany over here. Probably take Alpha.
So you're not a genius.
It's okay. It's okay. It's like this at work too, man.
Like this if you cry every time.
Yeah.
Get up, Brittany. Lazy bum.
Crab, which is like so weird.
The crap. I don't know why it's so funny to me.
Kind of sucks because the Pikmin are all out of order, or the captains are all out of order now. Like you switch between them in a certain order, and like now I'm used to a different order.
Do you have to adapt like that a lot in the run, or?
If you screw up, yeah.
Okay.
Stay with me, stay with me. Hell yeah.
Nice.
That's the first thing you gotta get right.
All right. Good luck.
Round 2.
I did it, something screwed up again, but maybe we can save it. No, we can't. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Oh.
It's like I'm doing too much damage to him or something, so we'll get it the third time, hopefully.
I believe.
Because he just completely bodies you if you screw that up. He'll just kill all your Pikmin. It's insane. He's so big. What am I at? Okay, I'm still under an hour. Plenty of time.
If you hold the baguette, Waka, Joshua will get good luck on the fight.
I don't want to touch that baguette, dude.
It's for Joshua.
I love Joshua, but that baguette's nasty.
They are great. They can go like this. They
We
smell
rock
great.
it. Did you bring these?
Terrible.
That was Rocket.
Oh, okay.
Bought 36 of these. Yeah.
Just 36 stinky baguettes just chilling around the room. It's pretty awesome. Kappa.
At his home, actually, he had to move them to a different room because they smelled up his basement too much.
Yeah, I believe that.
It's kind of crazy. Like, I haven't really been struggling with this boss fight in quite some time. And of course, doing a marathon, that's when I get
Yeah,
the
it's a
issues.
marathon, man.
Yeah, marathon luck. Happens.
The rest of the run has gone pretty well, for the most part. Couple of minor things, but nothing too... One of the Pikmin 3 experts will like watch this VOD and then they'll be like, oh, I know what you're doing wrong, and they'll point it out. We'll never have that problem again. Maybe.
Now, I'd just like to mention all the other incentives, goals, bid wars coming up. Like, we've got the Slipstream car color choice. We've got some Final Fantasy character names coming up. So if you're interested in those, could donate. Alright, here we go. Round 3. Good luck.
Mm-hmm.
PogChamp.
Step on. Are they not gonna... Oh, there it is. Now they are. That was odd. I screwed it up again. That time I noticed it though. I was way too early there.
Dang.
Alright. Now I'm embarrassed.
The offer's still open, Waka. The offer...
Nah.
I got anxious, you know, so I whistled too early there, I could tell.
Do you want me to round up some more baguettes and Chris? Think we can
Yeah, we can clap with
get... Yeah,
everything.
we just need some more.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what it
sure,
is,
I'm
that's what
sure
we
more
need.
baguettes is gonna aid this run. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Okay. That's definitely the problem. Oh God.
That's what we need. Oh, sorry. We might feel messed up.
Scott.
It's probably the smelliest couch I've ever been on.
I'm gonna feel sorry for the next people that have to get on here.
Look at all these. This is all for you, Joshua. We all believe.
Can you see us shake it?
Oh my God.
I love it. We need more. It's not enough.
Oh no.
Make it rain. Make it rain.
Where is Charlie? Oh, I whistled him again.
Charlie, you're messing it up, man. We need you.
Man, I'm just out of it now.
This is silly. But I like it. I still think this isn't enough.
pretty close to as much we have, I think.
It's more than we need, I think.
Oh, here we go.
Keeps on coming, man.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Exactly. It's awesome.
All right, you got this, Joshua.
Hopefully.
There's no hopefully. You got this.
Brittany came with me again this time.
Moment of truth.
See, he's doing it again. I think I'm not doing enough damage.
They failed us.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I'm not doing enough damage, but when his tongue touches his leg, that's when you charge.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
There you go. Does this look like a Zelda game to you?
Wait, this wasn't Zelda?
I don't know what it is.
I thought this was Wind Waker.
This will probably be the last attempt before I just call it and give up. Because we're getting to the point when I do get it, I'm still going to go over estimate if I finish the game off.
You guys are the coolest people in the room.
Just trying to be a part of something, man. Yeah. Got this, Josh.
What am I at? 106?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, one more shot and then we're giving up.
Okay.
Call the quits. Run's dead. Run's over.
Rest in peace.
Yep.
These things has failed us.
I really don't know what's going wrong. I honestly don't.
What if I try to spell good luck in these baguettes?
We got
At this point, I don't have luck.
Smell like baguettes.
I spelled out good luck for you.
Thank you.
Need more?
I need one for the dot on the exclamation mark.
Okay.
There.
It's fantastic. Someone says, "Come on, dude, you can do it. Just do it."
Make your dreams come true.
It's a good meme.
It's not a meme. Shy's words are the truth, okay? Live by those words. Just do it.
That's true, though.
Just do it, man. I believe it.
Shout outs to Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, thanks for watching the stream.
Come on, you gotta do it.
Don't do that.
Yeah, that's weird. I could do that either.
You stick up his coolers.
It's for good luck.
Still wrong.
Alright. So you wait till his leg's halfway up. Charge. Whistle. Toss rock paper. Whistle, spray, charge. Whistle. Throw some pink Pikmin on him. So he spits him off. Throw more pink Pikmin on him until his tongue touches his leg. Charge. Whistle. Spit. Charge.
Oh, Lord.
It's gonna be.
Go Pikmin.
Yeah! There it is! Woo! Yeah! We did it! We did it!
I don't feel
did it.
good about it.
You just keep going.
Make it rain.
I guess talking yourself through it is the secret sauce.
Yeah, it is.
Well, it's better than talking to these guys.
Wow, man.
You know it. You know.
I'm leaving.
How's this kid?
You do this on your own? No, just Doesn't much help anyways.
Oh, I missed Louis. He's over here. Alright, so you gotta distract the crab, otherwise he'll try and beat punch Pikmin.
Crab
Oh,
sleep.
well, rip that guy.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
Nom nom.
Can we get an F for that Pikmin?
It's just after every Pikmin, man.
We gotta do it.
Just go ahead and do that right now.
I need some sad violin music for that Pikmin.
I don't think that's gonna happen, but try my best.
Could be like, play.
There we go. There we go. Don't be disappointed at me. Do my best, everyone. Stream's having a blast. Look at them.
Well, that took 4 tries too many.
Nah, just enough.
Happens. Just marathon luck.
Yep. In our luck.
What do I got? Like
You
8
keep
minutes?
going.
I don't know if I'm
I'm
gonna do
gonna
it.
do
You got this.
Yeah, you keep going. Finish it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My PB is a 1 hour and 3 minutes and something. Oh.
Gotta drink some Speckers for the juice.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That's the rules.
He's juiced up.
Oops.
Yeah, get those.
So demanding. Get that off me right now.
Later that night. So we captured Louie?
Yeah, we rescued him.
Ah.
And then they tied him up so he wouldn't run off with their food again. And then Louis told them where Captain Oliver really was. And now we'll go meet Captain Oliver and get our Cosmic Drive key back.
Why did he run off with the food? Does he say?
He just loves food. That's his personality.
Oh.
He's like that in Pikmin 2. He's just talking about food.
Just love food, man.
I can relate.
Food sounds good right now, actually.
I feel that. I relate to that too.
Talking about food.
We're also out of juice, so it's like we have
No, we're not.
Today
We got
or-
some juice right here.
We got juice.
it's today or nothing for these captains, these explorers.
So
So
jealous.
there's-
Oh, sorry, you go on.
There's Oliver. He made a friend. So he's unconscious. The Pikmin are going to carry him back to the Drake. They're going to follow Brittany as a captain. And then this dude's like chasing us because he wants his friend back. So this is like the final area. And I think it's a pretty well-designed area. It's kind of like a big maze with a bunch of puzzles, and that dude's just kind of like creeping up behind you at all times. You kind of get that sense of urgency.
Isn't that water slug kind of in it's in Pikmin 2?
There's a creature like it in Pikmin 2, yeah.
So Jalix also wants to say that he loves you.
I don't love him.
Got him.
Oh, jeez.
He can't be here. He's a stupid popsicle.
Can you feel the love in the air tonight?
Can we get an F for Zojalix?
He's crying, dude.
Good.
Bible thumb.
Why? DJ's like, what?
Oops. Oh, that guy is. Oh, Pikmin.
In this case, it's
Alright, where's Oliver?
Is he underground over there? Like,
Oh, there he is.
yeah. I got you, coach.
I need to make sure I'm carrying him. That's all. Nice if these guys. Ooh, that guy is really close. Alright, that's all I need. Oh, they didn't. I missed them. There we go. Alright, we good.
Duns the goods. So how many bosses are left now?
Just the final boss, which we're coming up on.
Oh, okay.
It's time once you beat the final
Yep,
boss.
once we beat the
Okay.
final boss.
Awesome.
Is this the hardest boss?
I wouldn't say he's hard, it's chaotic. Oh shoot, I'm on the barn captain.
What is the name of the final boss?
What?
What's the name of the final boss?
The Plasm Wraith.
Okay.
So I gotta do an out of bounds trick with Brittany, but I gotta wait for the Pikmin to carry Oliver. And it's a little bit tricky. Brittany, just go out of bounds. Brittany, please.
Come on, Brittany.
Brittany, please.
There it is.
There
Thank
it
you.
is.
I appreciate Brittany.
So there's 3 different places that she can land back inbounds. 2 of them are good, 1 of them's bad, but we got 1 of the good ones, so come on, Oliver. We're going over estimate too, boys.
This boss just looks goofy.
He thick.
He's pretty thick.
He's very strange looking.
It kind of looks like a chicken.
Yeah.
I have this chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love how
all you gotta do is kill like the goop that comes off of him.
I love how he attacks. He just walks around.
And then he'll shoot out these little elemental spheres. And then you just use the right color Pikmin to...
Is this boss a slime or what is he exactly?
No one knows.
What's the main strategy for this fight? Just hitting the goop?
Yeah, it's just kind of like, that's all you're doing.
Okay.
And then, you know, killing these elemental... as he spits them out.
Ouch. No.
I wasn't quick enough to...
Tiny little bit.
We're getting pretty close. Time comes up when he spits Oliver out. Yeah, we're in the final stages now, so 30 seconds here.
It's kind of sad that we're killing him. He's just trying to protect his friend.
Time. Damn it.
Alright.
So thanks everybody for watching. It wasn't that great. Screwed up that one boss fight quite a bit, but that's Pikmin 3. That's all I got.
That was fantastic.
Woo!
Let's
Fantastic.
keep the show rolling.
GG.
Oh yeah.